Hello and welcome everybody to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. Today I'm bringing to you a TVZ on MLG Testbug. Spawning here in the bottom position as the pink Terran we have sixjaxMajOr. Spawning here in the right position as the red Zerg we have Pain. Now I really wanted to cast a sixjaxMajOr game just because Major is just a ridiculously good Terran. I've seen him take wins off of Zergs like it's no problem. Like, he's so good. He's just ridiculously good. His timings are just amazing, and he just has really good unit control. So I'm hoping here for a very good game from sixjaxMajOr because I've never cast one of his games before. So I wanted to check out his style of play a little bit, wanted to see what he does. Now, Pain is not a person that I've ever heard about before, but because he's playing sixjaxMajOr, I mean, he's got to be at least decent, right? I mean, this was a game played on ladder, so I'm assuming Pain has got to be at least in that Masters or Grandmasters League. So I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty good game. Now, for those of you that don't know about MLG Testbug, it is an official Icy Cup map. And I actually don't even know that much about it myself. Looking at the map, there are 3 spawning positions here. There's one here, and there's one up here in the top as well. So this is something that I've been seeing a little bit more commonly from not necessarily the Blizzard maps so much, but a lot of the MLG maps and Icy Cup maps. They've been making these maps that have 3 spawning positions, which kind of makes for an interesting dynamic. It gives you one less area to scout, but it doesn't have 2 spawning locations, so you don't immediately know where your opponent is. So you do have to scout one location, which is kind of an interesting, I don't know, I guess an interesting little change there from the standard map pool, because usually these maps are usually 2-player maps or 4-player maps in the 1v1 map pool. Now, we have seen a quick expansion here go down for Pain. Looks like Pain has fast expanded. He does have a well-placed Overlord here at the front. This is to scout any kind of early bunker play or any kind of early shenanigans from sixjaxMajOr. But it looks like Major isn't going to be going for any kind of super early aggression, as he is now... he has now thrown down 2 barracks. He has got his orbital command, and he's now bringing his barracks down to the low ground. Actually, I may have spoke too soon. Looks like sixjaxMajOr might be moving out here with some Marines, and yes, he is now pulling some SCVs off the line. I thought he was going to be moving his barracks down here to wall off so that he could throw down an expansion, but no, it looks like he is actually going to be going for that aggressive style of play. Looks like he might be punishing Pain here for getting this fast hatchery. The hatchery does come up, but the spawning pool is down now, and this drone that has now come out has now seen that a bunker has been thrown down here by sixjaxMajOr, so it looks like Pain is going to be having to defend a little bit of 2 racks bunker play here from Major. A lot of drones now being pulled off the line for Pain, and it looks like he is now producing 4 lings, and a queen is now coming down at his main. No queen going down at his natural. Sorry, I had a little bit of brain freeze there as I was starting to see exactly what was going on here. A lot of drones being pulled here from Pain, trying to stop all these units from sixjaxMajOr, but he does have 1 Marine in this bunker. A lot of drones going down. If we check out the units lost tab right now, we can see that so far 10 workers were killed for Pain, and this bunker has managed to stay up. Looks like Pain is going to be getting as many Zerglings as he can. He does have more Zerglings now coming down from the main, but I don't know if this is going to be enough. There are a lot of units here for Major. Looks like, yeah, indeed, he is going to be sacrificing this hatchery as he pulls back and tries to get up as many more Zerglings as he can. This is kind of an interesting, maybe, I don't know, there's no rally here for this hatchery. No rally for either hatchery. This meant that Pain was losing a lot of Zerglings as they spawned here. They were moving in to attack right away just because there was damage being done to this hatchery. So I don't know about this control here from Pain. Really needed to set up some nice rally points there. So a couple of Marines there poking into the main, trying to see what Pain exactly is doing here. But creep tumor here going down. Looks like he's going to try to spread some creep, try to get that spine crawler on the high ground. But looks like this hatchery is going to go down. And let's see now if Major is going to decide to unload this bunker and move into the main of Pain, or whether he's just going to be content to sit here. And no, looks like he is going to be unloading that bunker. Looks like he knows he has now done his damage and is now salvaging that bunker and is just going to be pulling back. So massive damage there done to Payne. I just don't see how Payne is going to come back from this. He's currently at 13 workers to the 20 workers of sixjaxMajOr. And he's now moved his Spinecrawler into position. Looks like it's looking pretty grim here for Payne. Payne has now started getting his Zergling speed. He is going to have to do something drastic here if he's going to want to be able to deal damage to Major, but Major is establishing his natural. Looks like he's throwing down a couple of factories now, throwing down some more barracks. Interestingly enough, pulling his barracks back onto the high ground. Looks like he's going to be sticking on one base for the time being. Interesting style of play from sixjaxMajOr, considering he just threw down this bunker. He's now just pulling back, pulling all his buildings back into his main, not going to be getting any kind of a wall off, not going to be revealing the tech that he's going for. If Payne was able to get into the space, he would be able to see that there is one factory up, as well as 3 barracks, a second factory now coming up. So, looks like we are going to be seeing a mech bio mix from sixjaxMajOr. Has now thrown down his orbital command at his natural, and it looks like Payne is not throwing up any more production buildings here. He has thrown down a Baneling nest, so it looks like he's going to be going for a Baneling bust here. He needs to do something drastic. He's not going to be going for that expansion, so looks like he's just going to be going for an all-in. A lot of Zerglings now moving across the map. Zergling speed about to be done. This Baneling nest about to be done as well. So looks like he's just going to be going for a Baneling bust all in. We will be able to see if Major is going to be able to defend this. Major has not yet seen. I don't think he has done any kind of scans. No, he doesn't know what kind of tech Payne is going for, but he knows that he is way ahead right now. All these Zerglings now poking in, trying to see what has gone down for Major. Looks like he's going to try to do a little bit of a run by. He's running by all the bunkers, and it looks like he's going to run up into the main. All these SCVs here getting in the way, and nice, very nice control there by Major. Major brought all his SCVs there, planted his Marines on the high ground, as well as a couple of Hellions, and held position there with all his SCVs there, so that all those Zerglings just get all stuck up there in that position. And now it looks like Major is going to be moving in. He knows that Payne produced all of those Zerglings. He knows that now he did not focus on droning. He probably did not expand, or if he did, he's not going to have that many drones or not many more Zerglings, because he just wasted so many larvae on all those lings and was not able to do that much damage. Looks like Major is going to be just moving in here for the kill. 61 food to 22 food. This is going to be a brutal stomping here from sixjaxMajOr, as sixjaxMajOr is now moving in with these Marines. Few Banelings now coming up for Payne. Looks like he might be able to hold off these Marines at least temporarily, but the food count is just too different here. Major has just got so much of a food lead. He's now coming across the map with a siege tank. That siege tank does not yet have siege mode, but I don't even think he's going to need it. 78 food to 28 food. He is in such a good position. Moving in now, poking in with these Hellions, trying to see what his opponent has, trying to deal a lot of damage, getting a few Zergling kills there. A lot of Zerglings and Banelings here moving down for Payne. Those Banelings are very, very low. He needs to be very, very careful to watch. Oh no, the blue flame is down, and Payne just GG's. He knows that there's no way he can hold off this attack. So well played by sixjaxMajOr. Some very early bunker pressure, able to deal a lot of damage. Payne just not dealing with that early 2-racks pressure very well at all. So Payne takes a loss from Major. Well played by Major. Very quick little game, able to do some early damage, just expanded behind that, and went for those blue flame Hellions, which just do really, really good against those Zerg units right now. So, well played by sixjaxMajOr, and that'll wrap it up for me, guys. Glitch out.